Okay, folks, this is another game. It's called Shipbreaker, Hardspace Shipbreaker, something along these lines. Let's see, Hardspace Shipbreaker. Yeah. So this is our living pod. Navigate with the WASD. So you have a kitchen, very healthy options of Astro food. So the premise of this game is you're a shipbreaker, you try to make a living, you sold your body and your soul basically to the shipbreaking company, who downloaded your conscious, your being basically, down into a computer, and if something were to happen to you, and there are many ways there something can happen to you, they will clone you and put your conscience in that clone, and so you can carry on. This procedure is allegedly very expensive, and they make you pay for it. You pay for your rent, your food, your amenities, for the tools you need to work. So it's basically a scam. It's designed that you never get out of debt, basically. So it's modern slavery. But always with the promise that, you know, once you pay off, you have acquired a skill which you can use, you know, on your own invoice, on your own account. This is why it's so dangerous. We do shipbreak in space. We break down spaceships. As you can imagine, this is probably the most hostile environment you could possibly imagine, and therefore there's 1,000,001 ways to die. I played this game before. I died of many reasons. You can run out of oxygen because you have an oxygen tank which is limited. It gives you a warning when you're running low, but if you forget yourself, you don't make it in time, you suffocate. If you break down a ship and there's still some pressure in a compartment, stuff will fly in your face, your helmet will be damaged. Again, your oxygen goes out, or you're crushed by flying things, or the explosion gets you. You can burn down if you hit the fuel tank, for example. This is your suit, your work. The name is Lynx Corporation, Lynx Salvage Division. So this is our tools. Let's go to our terminal. I haven't played for a while, so this is your personal terminal. We have one message. Yeah, I leave it open for you to read. But yeah, I will not read for you, especially since I have everything in German. So this is all your debts. It's $1,245,088,497.92. You have also Lynx coins. These are used to buy new equipment or update equipment you already have. I played already a little bit. We're on level 4, which decides what kind of ships you get to wreck. Because the bigger the better, the more money there is in that ship, but also the longer it takes, and your living costs will be deducted every day, regardless how much money you made. And once you finish salvaging one ship, the day is over. So you can't salvage 2 different ships in one day, so you need to choose wisely what you do. So we go to the workplace, we go to look at we can put stickers on our tools. Where is the sticker? This one, safety third, here, somewhere, doesn't matter really. Tap. Drink more, no, it's not that, oh, this one. So equipment, everything is in 100% nominal, that's good. I think let's start the shift then. Shift is, I think, 9 minutes if I recall correctly, and within this 9 minutes you need to break down the ship. So we have here a mackerel. It gives us a rough estimate that's worth 5.5 million, but this is if we break down everything. You can go fast and easy and lose a lot of wreckage. Yes, I want. Okay. So, yeah. Well, where's the ship? Funny that. Oh, I already finished salvaging this one. Yeah, that happens when you haven't played the game for a while. So, yeah, we're screwed. Okay, good example what not to do. Also, the fuels for your jetpack, basically, for the lack of a better word, is also limited, obviously, and you pay for every refill. The same for the oxygen, you pay for every flipping refill. You pay for every flipping refill of the tethers, these, right? There's a limited amount. Yeah, don't fly into the furnace or the salvage thingy here, because these things do not care whether they melt metal or you, or whether they recycle materials or you. They will do so with the same efficiency, and which will cost you a new body, which of course will be on your charge. There's also one of our mentors who used to be a shipwrecker, but he can't do it anymore because something went wrong with one of his clones. So there's an error of margin that somehow we end up with a shitload of debts and no ability anymore to pay them back. So yeah, that was bad. So we made $0, of course. And every time we wake up,
good morning,
they
Gunner.
will charge us with
It's time to begin your work
our
day.
living cost, which is $500,000 per day, without doing anything, right? So the interest is here, 124,000. The cutter, which is here welding equipment, is 120,000 per day. The tethers, 90,000 a day. You know, the scanner, even 30,000, even though I hardly ever use it. Your suit, you get the gist, right? They charge you for everything and their mothers. So let's go to this one. And I think Oh, how can I? How did I? Sorry, I'm puzzled now how I do get a new ship. It's not here. Where is it? Must be here. Oh, there's 0 ships available. But this one was already... What? Ah, let's see the training mission. Just so we see. Maybe it's locked because of that, because I haven't finished my training. Maybe.
Let me tell you how to use these things. Tethers are more powerful than the beam of your grapple. They're great for moving super heavy salvage. Try it out. Press and hold the secondary input for the grapple to begin placement. Point where you want the salvage to move to, then release the input to create the tether.
The tethers you can affix to something which is too heavy for the propulsion cannon to use. So for example, I can do this, and I can pull myself to that, but you know, you can collide, obviously.
What if you want to get rid of the tethers you've already placed? There's a cancel command you can send, but take note that it clears all of your tethers. Go ahead and try it now.
There's also inertia, so
go.
sometimes...
Now, you've got unlimited tethers during this training exercise, but after this, when you need more, you'll have to buy them from the kiosk. Let's see how well you can handle them. Try and clear out a bunch of that scrap. You can stack multiple tethers on one object to increase the pull force. You can also chain objects of any size together to move them as a group. I've seen some cutters do incredible things with a daisy chain of tethers.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
So there are 3 different grades of salvage. There's the high-tech salvage, which normally ends up in the barge, the green stuff down here. These are, for example, computers, nav systems, any kind of propulsion units, fuel, power plants.
Well done, Cutter.
This
Like
high
I said,
stuff, high
tethers
value stuff,
are your
or
friends.
seats,
Once you get the hang of them, you can get pretty creative on how you
and
use
so
them.
on and so forth.
Now, when you're ready, let's go back to the hab and continue with the day.
And these you can put here. Normally, yeah, so that's that. The thing is, if you sort it the wrong way, you lose the money, which is not, well, from the barge you can retrieve stuff, right? So if you accidentally put down something which needs to melt down, for example, into the barge, it will be highlighted in red, and you can still pull it out again and put it in the melter, the furnace. However, if something of high value, as I said, maybe a propulsion unit, you accidentally put into the furnace, once it's in the gravity field of the furnace, it's over. You can't pull it back anymore. If it's on its way and you notice, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that, you can still try to salvage it by, you know, pulling it back, but there's a point of no return. This is the time when you bite your ass, because you exchanged, well, you lost a lot of money basically. So if, for example, I can be faster if I do that, but you can crash into stuff and this will inflict your health, so you don't want to do that.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52.
And we owe
Lynx
them
would like to share
another
the
$500,000
following
more.
inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
I love this, you know, motivational speech every morning you wake up. Everybody involved knows this is slavery, but everybody pretends it isn't. So here's the whatever century that is for you. So now we have an empty bay, and now we can pick our poison. So at the moment we have mackerels. They were designed for different purpose. We have an Excel lab. They probably have a lot of electronics, which is high value cargo. You can see there's a difference of 1.7 million between this one and this basically shuttle bus. This is a cargo. Sometimes you have some cargo still left in the cargo bay, but obviously this one is the one we're going for because money. Interestingly, we don't have to pay for the scrap. I would have expected that the company asks us to spend money to get a wreck in the first place for the privilege to work on it.
Cutter, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the rest of the crew in our sector. Sound off, everyone.
Hey, Rook. Name's Luke. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing.
What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard. Don't listen to her. I'm Dee Dee.
Kai! Your mic's still messed up.
How about now?
Better.
Oh, hey, I'm Kaido. Kai.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Oh, yeah, still waiting on the wreck to get
Heaven forbid they get functional gear.
I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can. Cutter, I added you to the sector comms channel. It can get lonely out here. Helps to check in with each other from time to time. All right, enough chin-wagging. Let's get back to it. Weaver out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Later, Rook.
You see, these are high value cargo which need to be put into the barge. You've probably seen me
Salvage
welding.
Registered. Transferring credits.
And you heard probably the distinct noise of a beep beep, which means that the welder is overheating. So the longer you press the button to weld, the hotter the apparillo gets, the more likely it will burn you. You can increase the length you can weld.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
With progressing in the game. So you see on the right bottom corner the temperature of the tool. Just in case you don't get the audio hint.
Credits awarded.
So this looks like it's already decompressed. Ooh, Teddy. There's stuff which you can collect for your own purposes. Sometimes they leave credits in the ship. Whatever they would do that. So now we need to be careful. And this part of the ship seems to be decompressed already. Also this outer hull, obviously. What do we have here? What's that? Microchip. Okay. So, which means this part is also decompressed as it's adjacent. So it's without danger that we can remove this door. Because if you pull this door and this would have still been under pressure, it would have flown in our face, which is something we try to avoid. So, you see here these posters. We can either collect them and use them to decorate our humble abode, which I do in this instance. Until I have one of each, and then the rest goes into salvage because money, right? So, okay, what do we have here? This is an interesting salvage, this one. We can't take that yet. So, what I want to do now. So, we can open this one as well. We have now the doors open. What I'm going to do now, and carefully, these are like cutting points. I will cut this part and this one. So the bottom is now free. I can push it. Should be able to push it. Is it still attached somewhere? It is not. Okay, let me use the tether.
Oxygen reserves low. Links recommends regular gentle exercise to increase blood oxygen levels.
Yeah. Funny that. So, what we have here is O2 canisters.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
They will replenish. Officially, we should not do that because only authorized oxygen supply can be used. La di da di da di da. Yeah, of course, they want to make money on us. So this is something I do not do. So whenever there is O2 tanks or fuel tanks, I make good use of them. Because as I said, they charge you an arm and a leg for everything you need. Which makes sense from their perspective. It's a royal pain in the ass for us hardworking folks. No, I want the tethers. So this is here a nanocarbon, and these go in the blue one. Is it still attached to something? No, it isn't. No. Yes, it is. What is it attached to? Yeah. What did I not cut? Let's cut this down. Yeah, you can, rather than use points.
Applying credits to account.
Yeah, I can also cut a whole strip, which is not as precise, but it can be time saving. Look, if I wasn't careful, this is fuel for my jetpack. If I was a little bit reckless with my heat ray, I think it doesn't take a lot of imagination to get a picture of what could have happened. It's also needless to say that explosions tend to hurt your salvage output because stuff gets broken, right? So, oh, yeah. You see, this has two components in. Something for the furnace, and the rest is for the recycling station. So we will lose some, but by and large.
Object processed. Credits deposited.
Oh yeah. Okay, this was a bad decision because things for the furnace would have been more valuable than the rest. But you know, you live, you learn. But this one is something for down here.
Salvage accepted.
Computers
Credit
as well.
applied.
Computers are also quite sensible, so if you smash them against the walls or anything like that, they will break. To the extent that they're worthless, you can as well shoot them into the
Salvage
furnace.
registered. Transferring credits. Salvage goal met. Rewards
I
will
get different goals to meet. I will try, of course, to salvage as much as I can. If I can justify, you know, the outturn with the costs I will
applying
inevitably incur due to me briefing, basically.
credit. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
If I'm not careful and I smash the computer into me, for example, I get an electric discharge.
Salvage deposit registered.
One,
Account
it's okay,
credit.
but several, you can get electrocuted, basically. That's one of these ways to die, so... They're not worth much, but I have OCD
You're fixing to
in
dot
that
the I's and
regards.
cross the
You know.
T's. You got about 5 minutes to do it. Weaver out.
Yeah, so he reminds me of the time bars.
Applying credit to account.
So... So this is worth $225,000.
Salvage
As
deposit
you could see,
confirmed.
I
Applying
have
credit.
still enough fuel. I have still enough oxygen. Ah well, I can use it now, so I don't get into panic later. So I already saved
Salvage
twice.
secured. Account credit applied.
The oxygen. So, cotton. I need to cool it down a bit. Whoops. There's stuff you can't cut. All the stuff just takes an eternity and 3 days. So this goes into the processor, which is blue. Off you go.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
And this one as well. Oh no, that's the furnace. See, you can retrieve it if you're quick enough and if it's not too far gone. The barge has a dampening field, so nothing will happen if you hit the barge. No, they can't break anymore once they got in this green field, which is very convenient, obviously. I mean, this is still a very simple
Salvage
vessel.
deposit confirmed.
right? There's no, but in other vessels you can get turned around. There are different compartments. Some of them are pressurized, others are not. Sometimes they're broke. The control panels, which control the pressure, are damaged. They don't work anymore. So sometimes you have no choice but to violently depressurize a compartment. You're just best advised not to stand in the flow of things which will come your way, because it hurts.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
So, let's see. This is a door. Come on. Play with me. There you go.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Get out of here. So, what else do we have? Oh yeah, here.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Where's the
Salvage
time?
accepted. Credit applied. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Also, if you too many compartments are under pressure and you violently discharge the pressure, yeah.
Salvage
So I want me to go back to that.
Transferring credits.
Exactly. That. So yeah, I lost this aluminum, but otherwise we earned 4 million credits. Especially computer terminals, they're very valuable. As you can see, there's 2 million worth of computer terminals were in this vessel. Yeah. So we made a decent profit. And oh,
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Hey, Rook. I was thinking our crew should crack some beer sometime. You know, shoot the breeze, fantasize about a debt-free life and all that. Not that that's gonna happen anytime soon. Like, Weaver's been at this for years. 20, maybe? I was just getting kicked out of grade school when he started. Dee Dee sends most of her money home. Goes through links, of course, with huge transfer fees. And Kaido, well, look, Kai's great. He just hasn't really taken to the work. Lynx calls him a low earner. As for me, I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. I just need enough to get me one of those mining skiffs. You know, for boat running. Still so many rich rocks along the frontier line. Eventually want to hire some friends from back home. Oh, the Earth platforms. Around Mars? Good people. But work's hard to find there. Don't know when that'll be, though. Just when I think I'm earning at a steady clip, there's another fine or fee. This job's fun as hell and all, but I got other plans. Maybe you do too. Anyway, don't want to get a fine for tying up comms? Kidding! That's not a thing. I don't think. Either way, good luck, Rook. Blue out.
yeah. So there's that. So more or less confirming what I
Good
already
morning,
told you
Shipbreaker.
about
Lynx
links.
would like to share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor,
Leave
and
that for
potassium
you
trifluoromethane
to
sulfonate.
read.
How you holding up there, Cutter? Seems like you're getting the knack for it. Trust me, when you get well versed in the art of shipbreaking, it becomes a joy to show up to the yard each day. Ain't a tray like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, spitting heat, do-si-doing with a 10-ton panel, taking a breather, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. Huh. Can you tell I miss it? That's all right. Helping y'all get there is near as good. Ah, dang it. I got corporate ringing me. Good luck out there today, Cutter. Talk to you again soon. We were out.
So, a little less propaganda, a little bit more me, so... Terminal. Nothing new. So... Let's look at the equipment. Got one more sticker. Which one? Oh, this one. I like the sound effect. If you look now, you see our equipment will degrade. Even if you're maximum careful. It's just the way of things. So let's take another shift. I want to see whether we can finish this. This ship. On this ship anymore, that's already been salvaged. So let's see what other things. So let's start cutting all these cutting points. That makes it more feasible to take the stuff apart. So this one. Goes into the furnace. I can push it with the tether. See, this is all furnace, so to the furnace you go. I could use a tether as we did in the tutorial, but I have only 20 of them. And yeah, as I said, you pay for everything. So if I don't need them, if I can push it, I will do so. Because I'm a greedy bastard. I have no money to spend on the company, which they of course want me to do. I'll be damned if I comply. So
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
These lights are one of the few things which cannot be broken. one of the high value things which cannot be broken if you smash it into anything. They just keep on working apparently. So is there anything else? Any control panels? Anything? No. Alright, so let's go into the belly of the ship, see what there is to see here. I'll take all of this. This one I can take apart. I lose money because of that. But I can still salvage the copper. Copper goes into the melter. This one would go into the processor, but I can't separate one from the other if I don't melt this down, so I lose one of the two anyway. Oh, careful with that one. Don't want to demolish this. Out of range. Still out of range. My goodness. So.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Now you get bony for meeting certain goals, which is of course also a trap kind of for you to stay as long on the job as you want to, and maybe potentially get nuked because you forgot to top up on oxygen, which by the way we need to do soon. So let's go and get some oxygen.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
What did I lose? No.
Low oxygen reserves.
You can also overshoot. Probably heard the raking engines, raking rockets.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen. You see 16,000 per
Stabilizing.
and 10,000 for the
Have a
fuel.
nice day.
So. Jeez. Clearly used to advanced tools. It will happen a lot of times because I'm just stupid. So, someone goes into the recycling thingy, the processor, whatever.
Processing valuable object.
Just
Credit
thinking
awarded.
what's happened to that. Can I remove that? No, I can't. So, let's see what there is to see. That's not loose yet, okay. Probably holds on to something. What's that? Yeah, fuel. Yeah, we want to be careful with our welding. Fuel. Nice recipe for disaster. This is fluid. Yeah, multiple pushes accelerate things.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
What is that?
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So if you look at this, I'm supposed to destroy this. I won't. Because money. Okay. So it's still attached. So let's see. Does it move? Yes, it does. This one is for the melter.
Material deposited. Object processed. Transferring credits.
Where is that going? I can search it with the scanner. Not sure whether it's worth my time.
Raw material deposited.
I'll probably do it anyway because reasons. Yeah, that's fine.
Salvage deposit
Go
registered.
there.
Account credited.
Is there anything attached to it still? No, there isn't. Good riddance.
Gunner, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift.
Yeah.
Get in while the getting's good. Weaver out.
I'll take this one. It's a battery or something of the sort. Very valuable,
Processor
20
deposit
grand.
accepted. Credits awarded.
What the? Yeah, this is still attached, so get rid of this connection point here. This one.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Warning. Low oxygen levels detected.
What? Again oxygen?
Raw material
Jesus
accepted.
fucking Christ. You see, we're quite... There it goes. A wasted tether if I ever saw one. Come on. These oxygen don't last long.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Yeah. Kiss my hairy ass. So you see, it's a complete scan. You know, oxygen doesn't last long. You pay 16,000 for the privilege of not suffocating. Jesus, the aim of that thing. So this one is now pulled out. Is there anything else? No, there's nothing else to it.
Material accepted.
What's that?
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Where's my scanner? Where's the scanner?
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Oh yeah, 5T. Yeah, now I got it. T is the scanner. So there is this thingy, which flew by me. So, and with 5, I can activate the lamp. You don't use it often, but you know, I put it on per default. I don't think that's one of the few things they don't charge me for. Unless maybe indirectly, because suddenly my suit uses up more energy. I have not verified that, to be honest. And I can't imagine that it's so much that really matters.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
So, what else?
One minute left, Cutter. If you got something cooking, now's the time to plate it and bring it to the table.
I think I will prepare everything now and put it for salvage for tomorrow, because I will not be able to finish it within the given time. So I will use the time which is left in this shift to prepare it as much as possible. Oops. Of course it starts overheating. So, at least you don't need to make it home in order to not get grilled or anything like that. So what was the big money breadwinner today was the hull of the ship. Our computer terminals still are still there. The consoles of the doors. Okay.
New certification level awarded. License upgraded.
So we have a new license, which means we have access to more stuff and things. So I will make the 3rd day still, just so that we have finished
Hello,
one wreck
Shipbreaker.
together.
You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Hey, Rook. You ever think about starting your own business out there? You know, be your own boss? I swear, one day, I'll get a decent belt runner and make my own money. Maybe bring my old man along to help sniff out the good rocks. My dream is to tinker with ship design. Maybe build some machinery to help with heavy-duty mining. Make it safer. If we ever both get out of here, I'd hire you in a heartbeat. If you don't end up coming with me, I hope you get to make your own way out there. Definitely ping me if you do. Flew out.
Yeah, Lou seems to be a decent person.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Today's weather
So
report.
now I have
cleared
a new
and sunny,
ship with
the high of
unlocked, which I can
270 degrees.
try to salvage. Yeah, I
think
leave
it's
it for
time
you.
for you to learn about the mother lode of any ship. The reactor. Most dangerous part of shipbreaking. But you got this. Continue when you're ready, Cutter.
So we could do reactor training, which I think will do that instead of this one. Doesn't go away in this instance, but we'll do the reactor because that's funny sometimes. So
I remember my first reactor pull. I was shaking like a leaf. You got less on the line now, but still. Let's try to do this without a critical meltdown. Looks like this ship's reactor's towards the aft, but there are lots of different configurations out in the wild. Okay, we're only focused on one thing right now. Pull the reactor and get it on the barge. As soon as you disconnect the reactor from this ship, it'll start to melt down, so act fast and make sure you have an exit strategy ahead of time.
Applying credit to account.
you see how my screen is flickering? That means that the radiation of the reactor is close by. That's an indicator of, you know, how close you are to the reactor. In the interim, I will pull out this stuff here. Good riddance. Because they're worth a lot of dough. $200,000 each, you can see on the
Credits deposited.
on the thingy. So let's see. Okay, no pressure. Red means this part of the ship is not under pressure. If it was green, we would need to depressurize the vessel first, because you do not want to depressurize the vessel violently when there's still an active reactor in it. Not necessarily.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
So we need an exit strategy. So
Alright, this one's pretty easy. Should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple. Try to have your extraction fully planned out before disconnecting it from the ship.
yeah. So what I will do is remove the bottom. But you see this little orange thingy here? I'd rather not necessarily do hot work next to it if I can help it. So what I'm going to do is so food and beverages shall be put to the furnace. And if I do enough of them, there's an achievement for that, and even a sticker. So let's see. How do we do that the smartest way? So I want this one away from where it is, because it's in my way. Is there any way I can get to the belly of the ship? Yeah, of course, it's here with another. I don't like that. Ah, well. Let's develop deep blue sea. I can try to notch it through here. Oh, come on. think it's far enough away that I can weld safe. And so I could. So this is a very convenient way, in my opinion, to deal with that. In this instance, there was only one bigger obstacle in the way, in the shape of this fuel tank,
Salvage accepted.
which
Credit
we now
applied.
got successfully rid of, out of the way, because I didn't dare to weld while it was still there. This one is also worth some money. So there. Once it's in that power field, energy field, whatever you want to call it, it's safe, it can't explode anymore, regardless of the temperature. Oh yeah, so this one first. So you see the reactor has 2 bars.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
So try to take out whatever I can to save it from being nuked in case something goes south. Also, the reactor, once it's there, it's stabilized.
You're certainly picking this stuff up faster than I did back in the day. Okay, I'm gonna leave you to it till you get to the next rank. Until then, remember this. Measure twice, cut once. And tethers are your friends. Good luck out there, Cutter. Weaver out.
Yeah, Weaver is a decent fella. He means you well. But, you know, he's also bound by the company policies and whatnot, so yeah, there's not much he can really do. Except to make it as painless of an experience as possible. So, let's continue. Why? Is it fixed? Oh man. Jeez. Louise. Let's try to pull this out. Yes, great success.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Stay.
Credits transferred.
This one I would struggle to. Oh no 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 no! Cheat cheat cheat! I haven't seen that before. Oh yeah. So I could save this. Oh, I probably will lose some. Well, bollocks.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Probably lose some money there because maybe it belonged there. In that case, I was lucky, I suppose. thought it was the exhaust, for lack of a better word, of the propulsion system. Come on. Come on out. Good girl. Go down. Good stuff.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Pay attention to this one. Try not to hit that. If it's worth money. Only a bit.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh shit.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Two.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Have a nice
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Oh, somehow that stopped.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Slow processor, okay. Have we removed everything from here? We have. Well, I can see. Good riddance. Yeah, that one. See, this is what I meant. There's something red because that should have been into the processor, but I don't think I could have removed it.
Processing object.
So sometimes
Apply
you
credit to
you
account.
have losses inevitably. And sometimes I'm just too stupid, so
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
away. So go to the other side. This is processor as well. Oh, but this is not. This will be a lengthy video again. It's just whenever I think, oh yeah, that's a good point to stop. Ah, no, there's something else which I think is worthwhile mentioning, which may or might not be the
Salvage
case.
deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Only 9 tethers left.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Deposit accepted for processing.
So we have the outer hull soonish removed. This pressure. What is it called? Schleuse in German. I don't know the English word. It just doesn't come to me. It's worth a lot of money as well. So. See? $250,000.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
You got 5 minutes remaining in your shift, Cutter. 5 minutes. Weaver out.
Yeah, Weaver, I appreciate the heads up, but I wish you would give me more time instead. I know it's not within your power, but you know, from one cutter to another, that would help me more than your heads up.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
See, this was clearly a cargo transport thingy. Energy distribution system, worth a lot.
Salvage registered. Transferring
Would
credits.
you stop? Thank you very much.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
The O2 again. Fuck's sake. Lost from 12 to midnight. Jesus fucking Christ. Come on. It's always a sign that something's wrong. Either something started burning, the countdown for the reactor meltdown is ticking down, or we're out of oxygen.
Thank you for your...
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I mean, you can upgrade everything later on. It's just a pain in the neck until you can. Just doesn't make your job easy. So this bit here.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Object processed. Transferring credit.
That's what for. Oh, that's for the watch. Okay. Good to know. Here we go. That's what I forgot. Well, I haven't forgotten. Just more urgent things to attend to. Of course, it's out the bridge. Ooh. Oh, there had been. Oh, fuck my life. Of course, there was an alternative. So. Yeah, also avoid being caught in between an immovable object and an unstoppable object, and you're
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
defending in a stupid sandwich.
This is your 1-minute warning cutter. Bring it home.
As I said, sir.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Oh, fuck me.
Salvage deposit accepted.
That was
Credits
almost
transferred.
a loss. Come on. Ah, that counts still. So we made 6 million. That's good.
Hello, Shipbreaker.
Jesus,
You have
not even in
one
space you
incoming
have.
transmission waiting.
Not even in space.
Howdy, Rook. So, this can be an awkward subject, but you've probably noticed Lynx doesn't take great care of us. Up until maybe 100 years ago, workers like us would sometimes form these groups called unions and go toe-to-toe with the company. They'd argue for better wages, safer work, decent hours, that kind of thing. Lynx was actually part of getting rid of them, but some of us are trying to bring them back. I can tell you're a good person and a hard worker. The company will use you up. It's just built that way. So I thought you might be interested in the Union News Group. There are new messages every couple of days. Read them, don't read them, trash them, whatever. Just keep it on the down low. The others don't know about it. Weaver and Dee are a bit too by the book. Kaido is just too anxious. Poor kid. But I wanted you to have the info. I was glad someone gave it to me when I was new. Okay, spiel over. See you in the yard, Rook. Blue out.
Yeah. I wonder why Lynx is not a big fan of unions.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
So I think that's enough of that. I hope you enjoyed this one. That's probably a longer video again.